work out, baby. On an empty stomach, too. On an empty stomach. Then we eat afterwards. What time is it? 1:30? Yeah, we'll try to eat at like 3 o'clock, man. Get what you want out of life, nigga. Getting what you want out of life, nigga. You ain't gonna be able to do it without discipline. You feel me? You ain't gonna be able to do it without discipline. Turn over a new leaf. Time to work out. You know what I'm saying? We still ain't done. We still gotta lose some pounds. You know? We still gotta lose some goddamn pounds. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, we getting what we want, man. That's all it is, man. We getting what we really want out of life. Through discipline, bro. Instead of having to settle. You see the motherfuckers, damn, bro. Who could go without sex or dating for a long time, man? Only the rich people can do that, man. Only the rich men. They know what I'm talking about. Motherfuckers who dedicated their life to chasing their career. They dedicated their life to chasing the bag. And they knew what it took. So, hey, I ain't having sex right now. But once I get the bag, I'll be having sex in the future, though. You feel what I'm saying? You know? That's how we do that. We about to work out for sure, man. Yesterday I had to cut my... Was it the day before yesterday? Oh, yesterday. The day before yesterday or something. I had to cut my workout short. Fat muscle on my left leg. It's better today. I can do capoeira today. You know what I'm saying? It's all about believing in yourself, man. Make it all happen. There's certain things that you gotta realize. Discipline, bro. You know, life has taught me if you are not disciplined, you won't be able to get the things you really want in life, man. You'll be always on that treadmill, or you'll always be running on that hamster wheel. Okay, same thing, treadmill, hamster wheel. You feel what I'm saying? And never getting anywhere in life. And continue to like stay in one spot. You gotta check yourself like, damn, my behavior is not really leading me anywhere. Feel what I'm saying? My behavior it's not really doing anything for me. And all of a sudden, they notice you too, man. A lot of these women, man, they don't even, they notice you. You know what I'm saying? Gotta check my behavior, bro. Check my motherfucking behavior. That's how you get your life in order. You gotta like look at your track record, man, and be like, damn. And ask yourself, be like, damn, you know, whatever I've been doing, has it been working throughout the years? And if the answer is no, then you gotta switch it up. You gotta change. Cause that's the only way to make your life better is to change your ways, man. Cause I change because I want things to be better in my life. I want to have a love life. I want to have a sex life again. So I change. Feel what I'm saying? I change my ways. I change my patterns. See, it's all about like going back into the past and figure out what worked and what didn't. And then be honest with yourself and be like, you know what? Nah, I won't keep on doing that no more. I'm good. You know, overeating, you know, not exercising. You know, I'm good. I'm good with that, man. That didn't work for me. So I ain't gonna do it again. But you gotta be a complete moron to keep on doing the same things over and over again and expect a different result. It's not gonna happen that way. You feel what I'm saying? Like this girl at the gas station, I've been wanting to want her for so long. And now she's coming around all of a sudden, bro. All of a sudden, she's more talkative toward me and stuff. Cause they can see, like, goddamn, up under that fat, man, he ain't bad looking. They can see that, bro. They can see, like, damn, he not bad looking, and he done lost how much pounds? He done lost about 7 pounds. Like, damn. You feel what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, yeah, you're not disciplined. You won't go anywhere, bro. Like this morning, I wanted to get a pizza so bad. I said, man, go get a pizza, man. We're gonna work out anyway. I said, what's better than pizza calories? Because you're gonna inhale at least 1,000 calories. No calories at all. So we get to that goal quicker, man. No bullshitting around, man. Your genetics and shit is at risk, man. You know, procreating is what I want to do. I want to have a love life again. I want to have sex again. So if I bring the body fat percentage down, it increases my chances to pass on my genetics, man. So I'm done with the overeating and not exercising. I'm continuing, man, to keep fasting, you know, work out. Until the day that I die, I gotta do it. If I want to live longer anyway. This shit is tugging on me, man. Fucking backpack, man. Wonder why you ain't never went nowhere. I mean, damn, look at your parents. Were your parents disciplined? Hell no. Well, you know, they didn't get what they really wanted out of life, man. Or maybe they did. Maybe they really got what they really wanted and thought it was shit. You know, and thought that was all that they could get. You know. But I learned something coming up, like, man, you're not disciplined, you won't get what you want. You're not disciplined, you won't get what you want. You know what I'm saying? Only the disciplined are gonna get what they want. Cause even when Capoeira, man, when I wasn't disciplined, my Capoeira looked crappy. You know, the kicks were bent. You know, you didn't have speed, you didn't have stamina. You're not working at it. You lose what you get. Like they say, oh, Bruce Lee never really had real fights. Now, he wasn't really a real fighter. No, he wasn't, but he can throw down if it could boil down to that. You know what I'm saying? Don't test him. He'll fuck you up. He got that lightning speed, man. You know, and this is knowledge and wisdom talking. Man, you ain't got discipline, you ain't got shit in life, bro. Now, I've been disciplined with chasing the bag, but I haven't been disciplined with my fasting and my eating habits. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been disciplined with that. And I still drink alcohol every other night. I have something, but you can't have your cake and eat it too. Meaning that I can't have a coffee drink and have, some alcohol at the same time. When I mean by coffee drink, I mean sometimes I go in there and get a, a, a dragon fruit mango tea. Nah, you can't have both of those. You can't have alcohol and that too. You gotta have one or the other. You feel what I'm saying? Basically, you can't have your cake and eat it too. But hey, you can't have your cake and eat it too. That's the old saying. But you can't do both. You can't eat a whole lot of calories and expect to lose weight. You gotta give up some of them calories, man. You know what I'm saying? Give up something to get something. Simple as that. A lot of guys don't got that. You don't understand that, man. They think it's their way is okay, man. They think that their way is the way of the world, man. Man, I changed because I don't like the way things are going in my life. So you change. You don't go back to that same bullshit you was doing before. Feel what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I'm thinking like, damn, if I don't change, this shit is going to continue to go throughout my whole entire life where I'm not really getting anything. I'm not really progressing. I'm on that hamster wheel and, full throttle, just basically not getting anywhere in life. That's what I don't want to happen. It's like me being here in the next 5 years in the same spot, struggling. Feel what I'm saying? What's up with it, Jamie in the house? I'm glad you recovered from your surgery, bro. I'm glad I'm glad you went through that and survived it, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, you gotta say, you know what, man, this is enough, man. If this shit ain't working, I'm not gonna do it no more. Simple as that. You wanna become rich? Well, you're gonna have to change your bad habits. You wanna lose weight? You're gonna have to change your habits. Fasting, eating less calories. You can't be and then blow the fuck up and then expect females to like you. That's not gonna work. And then complain about it. Complaining ain't doing nothing. It's all about changing your bad habits. You got what's his name? Savvy guy. He gets on the internet and complains about his situation throughout his whole entire life, bro. Like, bro, you've been like complaining for many years now. You ain't really doing nothing to change your situation that you're in right now. Because getting up on the internet complaining about it, that ain't gonna work. It's not doing anything. You in your mind, you might think that it's changing because I'm talking about it. My situation gonna change. The situation gonna change because I'm talking about it. I'm getting it out. I'm filtering it out. You feel what I'm saying? No, it's gonna change one day if I keep on getting up on YouTube talking about it. How about stop getting up on YouTube and talking about it? Start going out there and start doing something about it. You see, he's doing the same thing over and over again, and he gonna continue for another 10 years complaining, man. Talking about, man, I'm stuck in this situation. I don't know what to do. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, because he's not changing. That's the key, man. It's the change. How about say, you know what? I'm not getting up here on YouTube no more, man. That's not doing anything. It's not working. Hold on one second, guys. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, I'm back. Had to take a leak, man. I started a low uh, calorie diet today. It's 2 p.m. where I'm at. All I had today was a can of sardines and a bottle of water. I'm hungry. Yeah, man, but it's necessary. Yeah, you doing right. Sardines for the protein and shit. Yeah, you doing right, man. Fasting is the way it is, man, because we won't get there, if we don't change, man. You feel what I'm saying? You'll always be running in a circle like a goddamn, let me see my six-pack getting lean. It's getting there. We'll always be in one spot, man, if we don't change our habits. When it comes to chasing goals and dreams and all that other stuff, and I've been changed on that. It's my diet and the fasting, you know what I'm saying? I started noticing I start getting my results that I want when I change. You feel what I'm saying? That's not really, I don't want to put on a whole lot of pounds, man. That's not what I want. I want little Seven to recognize me again. I want her to look at me. You know what I'm saying? I want to procreate with her. Nah, I'm just kidding. She too short. She too short. She's so short and cute. You know what I'm saying? It's the things I want things to go my way for a change, man. You feel what I'm saying? I want things to go my way. I don't want to always be getting handed what life has to offer. I want other things in life. I want things to go my way. In order for things to go my way, I gotta change. Simple as that. It's like, you don't like being poor, man. Start saving and investing, man. So nah, I'm not going to no bar, no club tonight. We're putting that money up because I see what's happening. I'm in one spot. I'm not making any fucking progress in life. I'm running on that hamster wheel, you know what I'm saying? Or I'll be like, you know what? I'm setting out to become a movie star, and I'm going to change my ways and stuff. I'm gonna have a goal. A lot of you guys ain't got goals. Well, it's time to change that. Maybe, right? Maybe it's time to change that. Be like, okay, now it's time to get a goal now, a long-term one. A one that's going to lead me to riches. You know what I'm saying? Because I see what happened in the past. All that shit that I did, it didn't lead up to no riches, man. It led up to being more broke and more unhappy. And they said it before that the most disciplined ones are the ones who are the happiest in life. The ones who are not disciplined, they end up miserable. Their lives are miserable, bro. You see what I'm saying? You know, I need to lose weight in my gut. That's the last areas that, they say men lose weight. Yeah. My gut has leaned out within the last week or so because I've been fasting for like a week. And I can see my stomach it's not poking out like it was, man. I'm looking at it now in the little mirror. You become lean, man, they start drooling and looking your way, man. But my thing is, man, I want to get lean and I want to get money at the same time. So I've been chasing the bag. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. You see what I'm saying? I've been on the bag chase, but now I'm on losing this weight chase. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna eat until like 3 o'clock. I did with 2 o'clock yesterday, but it's time to do it for 3 o'clock today. We're gonna push it to 3 o'clock. I just hope I ain't getting man. I'm looking at my face lately, man, and uh, I just hope I ain't gonna get no senile nasal folds. Anyway, if I do, whatever. 50 Cent got that shit. I'm looking at my face. Maybe it's just fat. It's just fat. When you get centered, and that's how that. I mean, shit, man. That has an effect on your look. Senile nasal folds, shit. Probably just fat. That I need to lose some more fat off my face. We're gonna work. We're gonna run right now. We about to turn on some music and shit and do what we got to do, man. My thing is survival. I want my genes to survive. You feel what I'm saying? Beast, a survival mode. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Beast survival mode or survival mode, beast mode. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that sounds better. Survival mode, beast mode. Feel what I'm saying? And I like I said, man, I wouldn't be in a long-term relationship with Little Seven, but I would love to have sex with her though. You know what I'm saying? I like when she noticed me, man. That gave me some happiness a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? It made me feel good to be desirable. You know what I'm saying? So it's more motivation, man, to keep pushing for a lower body fat percentage, man. Feel what I'm saying? Because the only way we're gonna get what we want out of life, man, is that we change ourselves, change our behavior. Look at your behavior. Is it leading you to the riches? No. Is it leading you to the bitches? No. It's taking you away from the bitches, man. You can drink your alcohol and stuff, man. Just make sure you had only one meal that day or something. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go out drinking and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that way it won't be calories on top of calories. You at the bar, I only have one meal today. I'm drinking this Patron margarita or drinking this vodka drink or whatever. It's calorie intake. You're not gonna put on no weight if you just had one meal that day and then you went out drinking that, later on. You feel what I'm saying? Calorie intake, bro. And I don't think it's that. I think it's just a little bit of fat I need to lose off my face. But, I like being looked at again, man. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to work out today, man. We're going to get this on, man. I know the difference. I know the difference between, me and women, bro. I noticed that shit, bro. I noticed the difference between me and them. Now they're looking more than ever now. You feel what I'm saying? Do I stretch first? Yeah. I stretch a little bit, man. But yesterday I didn't drink enough water, man. That's why I pulled that muscle. Oh, I think it was the day before yesterday. Okay. Let's drink some water before. just getting old out here in these streets, man. My thing is, man, I feel like I don't have a whole lot of time left with my youth and looking good and stuff. And I feel like this is my only chance to like, branch off and like start a family. You feel what I'm saying? Because I want to eventually do that. So I'm prepping myself. You feel what I'm saying? For those days, man. You know, I want my best chance to procreate. You know what I'm saying? I want an easier time. So my thing is get your money right, get your body right, and everything else will fall into place. The fuck? You know what I'm saying? So you want to be happy, you got to change your ways, man. Like if you ain't got a goal to riches, start on your goal to riches, man. Like, now I ain't gonna sit here and just do nothing. No, start a goal, start a plan. Don't be out here by yourself, uh, just wasting time. That's what Savvy Man is doing right now, man. I watch his videos sometimes, and he's never really talking about like, classes that he's taking. He say he want to be an engineer, but I don't see him doing that. I see him complaining and talking about I'm defeated and all that other stuff. Yeah, nigga, look at your confidence in yourself. Yeah, of course you're gonna be there for a life-term sentence, bro. Of course you're gonna be there for the rest of your life. Look at your mindset. Your mindset is like, I'm done, I'm finished. I don't want to compete. No, that's too hard. That's okay. Well, don't complain about the reason why females don't like you. It's like, look at you, bro. You lacking in looks, and you lacking in character, and you lacking in being funny. You feel what I'm saying? And you lacking in money. It's most important. You lacking in those areas. You got to spend most of your time, chasing your dream, so you could get females to like you. Cause, bro, you are below average looking, and we all know this. I can see this. You see what I'm saying? And he should be really mad about his parents, man. His father did put a golf club in his hand, like sub 5 Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is definitely sub 5. But his dad made sure he put a golf club in his hand, like, son, you ain't gonna be the most handsome dude in the world. Here's a golf club. You know what I'm saying? Or here's a basketball or a football or something. But he didn't, he didn't do that. His father didn't do that to him. Or do that for him. Knowing that you ain't gonna be the best looking dude in the world, bro. You can't be you ain't gonna get by on your looks. It's like me. If I had like a baby with sub 5 stalker, I'd be like trying to get my son to play football. I'm like, look, son, I'm sorry, your daddy was horny. I couldn't get you the best genetics. Here's a football. Now you're gonna have to run with this motherfucker, because these females, they ain't gonna be digging you. You ain't gonna be the best looking dude in the world. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't prep his son for the worst times ahead of him. You feel what I'm saying? He kind of just let his son do whatever. And I'm like, I'll be like, you ain't doing whatever around my house. You gonna get your ass out there and toss that ball around, because you're gonna have a hard time getting women when you get older, son. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, it's just changed, man. Some people don't want to change. I'm pretty sure, like, Jean-Claude Van Damme somewhere down the line said, man, this ballet ain't really doing it, man. I need to pursue an acting career or something. He said, man, or like, he knew that probably women weren't gonna like him. Jean-Claude Van Damme, he around sub 5 too, man. So he kept on pursuing that shit throughout the years, and finally became a Hollywood actor after a while, because he kept going, he kept pursuing it, he didn't quit. You know what I'm saying? They say it took him years to get into Hollywood, years, and he kept doing it, and one day, bam, a door opened up. A bunch of doors closed in his face and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he finally got one door to open up after many years of going in. into Hollywood. You feel what I'm saying? So if you really want things to happen for you, bro, you're gonna have to, you know, change that your life, man. You know, things are not gonna change unless you change. You want things to happen for you really badly, you gotta change. Like me, I wanted, you know, I wanted little Seven to like really notice me, man. You know, and she did. That's why I cut back on the eating and stuff, man. I want a specific female to recognize me. And when she recognized me, she looked me in the face, and I was like, yes, yeah. It did. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, hey, I was disciplined. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Where's my reward? She threw me a couple of bones. There wasn't no meat on that bones, but she gave me a couple of bones. She gave me some scraps. Hey, but better scraps is better than nothing. You know, at least you eating something. Something's going down in your stomach. You ain't eating the air. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted her to check me out though, and it did. It worked. Now we're gonna work out some more right now. You know what I'm saying? Keep motivating me to keep working out and keep dropping more body fat percentage. Feel what I'm saying? Because I'm starting to become more happy with my life and with the reaction I get from females. I'm not happy, bro, when I'm not getting responses from females that I like. You feel what I'm saying? So okay, well, we're gonna fast again. We're gonna keep fasting. We're gonna keep on lowering the calorie intake. You feel what I'm saying? Until we get down to like at least, you know, maybe like 11% body fat, 12% body fat. That's where I was at last time when I was on the enhancements. I love the reaction from females when I first dropped my weight back in 2017 or 18 or something like that. When I got on the enhancements, I dropped the weight and I was getting so much attention and I was loving it, bro. And you just up and down with your goddamn weight, man, and you chunk up, they look in the other direction. You don't want that to happen for you, bro. Getting old now. I'm already getting older, getting more invisible every single goddamn year that goes by. And who wants to be invisible to the opposite sex? Nobody. You feel what I'm saying? I got attention like I never would get. And I don't put on a little bit more muscle too. My shoulders are popping out more because I'm fasting. You put on muscle when you fast and work out. You know, I wanna have love in my life again. And after a while, you start becoming desperate and you start making the changes needed to make things happen. Like, nah, I gotta change, man. Shit ain't fucking working, man. I'm gonna be out here for the rest of my life if I don't change. So you change for the better and for the greater good. I change because I want to be happy. And I'm not happy, man. I ain't happy with my life at, man. God damn it, your mission on earth is to procreate, to keep life going, to bring more people into this world. That's your mission. And if you ain't happy where you at, bro, you gotta change the way you do stuff. And then once you start getting on the road to riches and having plenty of bitches and cars and jewelry and houses, and then you feel more fulfilled, man. You be like, okay, I was disciplined, I was focused for a long period of time. I finally got here because I had to become disciplined. I had to change. If I'm undisciplined, man, I'm gonna be the most unhappiest motherfucker on planet Earth. Niggas who are not disciplined, bro, they live terrible lives. Like, man, because you're not disciplined, bro, and you ain't gonna get nothing without discipline, bro. You ain't gonna get shit. The reason why Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant were the two greats, man, It's because they were disciplined more than all the other players, man. You know what I'm saying? Some players that come through, I score 10 points and I'm good. Just enough. Or I score like 6 or 7 points and I'm good. I sit down. I don't need to be a great player. I just need to do my part. They do just enough to stay in the league. Get in there, score about 6 or 7 points, and I did my part. I'm good. But you got people like Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Nah, I'm not satisfied with like only 6 points, nigga. I'm not satisfied. I need to be making 20, 30, 40 a game, nigga. And when I shoot, I need to make that shot. No matter how good the fucking defense is, I gotta make that shot. And I'm gonna be out here doing everything I can to make my life better. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Look in the mirror and just change, man. That's all. That's all it is. Okay, I don't want to do that no more. That's an old life. Eating too many calories in one day, that's a past. When you find yourself start slipping in your old ways, you got to remind yourself, like, man, no, that's how I got the fat on my face last time. I don't want that pizza. I turned that pizza down, man. It was looking good, too, right in front of my face. I said, no, thank you. I'm tired of falling victim to distractions and being unhappy. You feel what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still chasing the bag. I'm like, I changed. I'm talking about my health and stuff, man. You know, I feel more alive and alert too when I'm fasting. You feel what I'm saying? My words ain't all all, you know, my words ain't all drawn out. You know, my voice is more clear and shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, man, that's what I'm gonna keep doing, fasting until the day that I die, man. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep on fasting. But I gotta go. I gotta work out because I'm running my mouth too much, man. And it's getting late. What time is it? Yeah, we got an hour before I eat, man. It's like 2:18 right now. I should be done by time by the time 3 o'clock come around. Then we're gonna have the first meal. My first meal gonna be pho, man. I'm gonna have pho today. It's just soup and noodles, man. So carbs, I'm gonna carb up after I got done working out, man. And then my next meal will be a burrito or something. My next burrito, you know what I'm saying? My next meal will be a burrito. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I might have some Indian food with some chicken and rice. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I might go, you know. And the thing is, man, you gotta check your behavior, because before I get up out of here, bro, you gotta check your behavior. What's causing you to remain in your situation that you're in right now? Just like I checked my behavior this morning. I looked at that pizza. I was like, that pizza look good. Man, don't worry about it. We're going to work it off. No. I said, no. I'm good. I don't need no pizza right now. We need to work out. We need to be on the empty stomach when we work out. That's how Little Seven ain't checking for you no more, man, because you falling victim to some pizza in the morning. You know, especially if you've been drinking last night. I had a few drinks last night. You feel what I'm saying? My stomach getting flatter and everything. My six-pack coming back. Feeling more happy and more fulfilled, man. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys have a good day. I'm running my mouth. Peace out, take care, and bless. I'm out, man. See you on the next one.